Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson was casted in the most series of The Fast and Furious. He was also casted in San Andreas. But did you ever wonder, with all that money, what would be the best fit for him? Maybe the most expensive, exotic car, or maybe a luxury car. But just like wise men, he spent some of his money on, a real estate, exactly. He is also recognized as a WWE star, and he has purchased a mansion in an exclusive area within Beverly Hills, and its worth is a fortune. In this video, we are going to show you this stunning Californian house and tell you who owned it first, some history about it, and some of the facts and truths and more. Let's jump straight into it. A garden neighborhood of Beverly Park is located on hills above Beverly Hills. The news recently that came in 2021, just a few months before in April, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson bought this mansion. Justin Bieber and Hailey Baldwin also moved into this neighborhood in September 2020, and they purchased a total of 3-acre estate with the mansion, which would be around 12,000 square feet. This house has 7 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. The spa-style in-suite has a chandelier over the top. This also has a gym, home theater, tennis court, an infinity swimming pool, an outdoor fireplace with a barbecue and pizza oven, a koi pond, and much more. A property developer, Daniel Lupert, spent millions of dollars to renovate it in 2015, which was built in 1990, and he bought it for $15 million. Then Bieber and Baldwin bought the home for $25 million. After all, he is a rich guy with a net worth of $400 million. Talking about the biggest mansion, that is about 15,500 square feet. While the area on the other side, which is probably for the staff, or you can call it a guest house, is 2,500 square feet, which gives us a total of 18,000 square feet. Talking about the property tax, it costs $117,359 for only 2020. Altogether, the house has 6 bedrooms, some of which have their own private balconies, and 12 bathrooms. As estimated, the 4-acre estate was built in the late 90s. To be specific, in 1993, for a legendary drummer, Alex Van Halen, he purchased the land only and built the house afterwards. The house was built by the architecture Grant Kirkpatrick. After that, in 1998, it was sold to a comedian, Paul Reiser. He spent $6 million on the compound at the time, which is nearly $9.8 million today. Having the property for 23 years, he surely was in love with the area. You can tell, and he decided to sell it in January. This year, 2021, for $20 million. But The Rock Johnson paid $18 million and he got $2 million price reduction. Well, an elevator is now a must for these big mansions, and voila, you guessed it. This home also has an elevator, and depending on the size, the elevator could cost around $10,000 to $40,000. You can call this home the perfect resort, which is the truth if you also look at the extra features within. Since The Rock loves physical activity and hanging in the gym, a gym is necessary for him. While he does have mobile iron paradise, this mansion also has a world-class gym installed. According to researchers, just building a gym can cost $30,000. This home, as with all the modern homes, has a luxury home theater. But remember, this one has luxury. According to a research, the cost of creating a cinema would cost around $55,000, but can go up to $100,000 if the extra features are added. As the property was created for a drummer, the home also has a music studio. And again, to some researchers, the cost of creating a very professional and advanced music studio would cost around $100,000 till $500,000. The house also has 2 two swimming pools. One is inside the home and the other is outside the home. The lap pool is the indoor pool from which wooden beams hang from the ceilings. Lap pool can cost somewhere above or below $50,000 depending on the size. In addition, indoor pools can also cost around $200,000 and outdoor pools can cost as much as $500,000. This mansion not only just has this, it also has a large tennis court for further sports. The cost depends on the materials used and size, which starts from $45,000 or $100,000. As The Rock has recently shifted, he has some interesting neighbors, which includes Sofia Vergara and her husband, Joe Manganiello. They purchased the 18,000 square foot mansion in 2020, and the previous owners of that home are the baseball famous personality Barry Bonds, who purchased that home in 2002 for $9 million. After his heart was filled, probably he sold it for $22 million, almost a $13 million profit. This home was built in 2000, which has 7 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and a guest house. This home also hosts a Quisiera-inspired pool with a cabana and a sports court, a home theater, a wet bar, an elevator, a gym, and more. The neighborhood is based on a north and the south section, which has led some serious issues in the past. In 2008, it was told that the North Homeowners Association began restricting the south access to their gate. In addition, in 2012, in the house of a TV personality, Lucy Adner Pump, while the property was being constructed, a fire broke out and it kept there for an hour. She then sold the house for $19 million and she bought it for $14 million in 2012. The total damage was less than $2 million to the 15,600 square foot property. In 2017, it was found that Beverly Hills had the highest mean household income throughout the whole part of LA at $502,440. Then the hill section of Manhattan Beach was at $400,000. In 2013, Beverly Park had an average house price of around $24 million, and the average size of the homes in 2013 were more than 20,000 square feet.